All right, y'all. So, for those of you who are joining us from the video, welcome. We are back in California. But also, this is going to be a little bit of a different... I'm not streaming from my streaming PC. I'm still working on getting that set up. So, because I don't have my overlays and my plugins and all that stuff, you're going to see this video a little bit more strange than our normal videos. That doesn't change the fact, though, that we've got some stuff to go over. The Ship Showdown Phase 2 has begun. This is the good part, right? This is the actual interesting part of Star Citizen, or the Ship Showdown. Top 16. They've got the ladders up. They have taken in their art. They've gotten all of the cool bits of promo for each of the things. I believe this is from one of our members, Zero. Put together some art supporting the tack. Looks pretty nice. Gives me some Dune vibes. And they have laid out the schedule for Phase 2. So every day, this is going to be updated. And basically, it's on you guys, the good old folks of Star Citizen, to vote on whichever ship you think is best in each lineup. So the first one is today, the Argo Raft against the Anvil Asgard. These are the freighters. Second up is going to be ground vehicles, Medivac versus MTC. Third is going to be the Speedsters, the Origin M50 versus the Mirai Razor. Still weird hearing that called the Mirai. Fourth, on the 21st, is the Underdog Division, the Anvil Gladiator against the Origin 85X. Guys, come on, give the 85X a better chance than that. What? What is Underdogs? Just forgotten ships. These are just the ships CIG doesn't pay attention to. And I'm not going to lie, those are two good selections from them. The 22nd Pathfinders, exploration vehicles. The Zeus... the Zeus ES. And the Drake Corsair. Of all of the exploration vehicles they could have chose, they put the Corsair. Because we're all exploring other people's cargo bays, right? That's what the Corsair is there for. I mean, it's an exploration vehicle, right? It was sold as one, but that's just kind of funny. Obviously, it comes down to what got the most like support throughout the first phase. It's just funny to see the Corsair there. All right, on the 23rd is heavy duty division. So industrials, Drake Vulture versus Argo Mole. All right, okay. They probably, I mean, honestly, it's kind of funny. They could have put the raft there. I guess raft is whatever. Transport, industrial. Alien Division on the 24th. The Asperia Prowler Utility versus the Asperia Talon, because Asperia is really the only folks interested in that stuff. And then finally, the Run Gun Division. Combat. I feel like run is not contextually correct here, but we'll go with it. The RSI Polaris, probably the winner of this whole thing, versus the Starlancer TAC. That's a good lineup. That's a good matchup, but I don't think the TAC's really got it in it to beat the Polaris, unfortunately. So that is the different phases of this ladder, the top 16, and that will be occurring over the next, what, 7 days? Wow, that's fast. Phase 2 is fast. And from there, let's see. They're going to give you basically rewards for anybody who gets really far in, I think it's the top 5 usually. They say keep in mind that the final four competitors will each receive an exclusive Best in Show paint and an in-game manufacturer-themed poster. And the overall winner will be honored with an in-game championship pennant commemorating their 29-55 win. Don't forget, if you're able to guess every head-to-head matchup correctly and vote flawlessly in Phase 2, you'll walk away with a Nostradamus Spectrum badge, because you saw it coming all along. Look at that. That's so exciting. Let me put it on my armor in the game, at least. I would love to look like Nostradamus in the game. As we mentioned in our Ship Showdown Phase 1, once the Elite 8 contenders are chosen, a limited number of Idris will be made available. Please note that a select group of the most active players across multiple criteria over the last several months will have priority access to the first 12 waves. Additional players will have access to 12 subsequent waves during the remainder of the head-to-head matchups. This approach aims to ensure a fairer distribution of these limited ships. Only a small batch of ships will be offered in each wave, so not everyone who wants one may be able to secure an Idris during the event. However, there will be other chances to obtain this and other limited ships, such as later this year at IAE. Wait, hold on. Is this about a sale? Wait. This last, okay. As mentioned in our Phase 1 update, I don't think I ever saw that part of the Phase 1 update. It's probably, probably set it around here somewhere. So I know that they're going to do like a free fly, right? The Elite 8 will be free to test fly starting August 26th. Right. Are they talking about selling other stuff? What is this about? Once the Elite 8 and contenders are chosen. Okay, so this is once the free fly goes live, a limited number of Idris will be made available. They don't even make it clear that they mean for sale. I genuinely thought they meant the Idris was going to be made available just like for people to fly. But they're actually just saying that the most active people over the last several months will get access to buy it. Additional players will have access to 12 subsequent waves during the remainder of the head-to-head matchups. So 24 waves of ship sales for the Idris. Okay, well at this point, let's drop engineering. We should drop the engineering gameplay right next to all these Idrises that are about to go out. Because as I'm seeing in chat, yeah, more solo Idris. What better blessing is there in life than showing up to a bunker and there's 5 Idrises floating in the air around it? Well, the ship showdown phase 2 has begun. It's gonna be, you know, it's a fun time. We get to fly ships for free. Everybody gets to talk about which ship is the best, as long as the one that you like is on this list somewhere. And everybody else, like myself, kind of just moseys around while this is happening. I personally don't pay much attention to this ship showdown. It's cool. Ships are fun. I like to cover them, but yeah, I don't think it's the most exciting part of the game. I would prefer a feature showdown. Imagine if we got to see this happen, but instead of ships, it was features. It's like Maelstrom against engineering and Planet Tech V5 against hacking gameplay. And then the top 4 features that win get implemented by the end of the year. Yay!
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, that would never happen. So, that's the ship showdown. I'll see you guys at the end of phase 2. We will see who's won.